Hello guys from Open Gate, everything is fine with you? With us, everything is okay. Guys, Renato and Eduardo are here to help us, and guys, we were called here to perform a procedure. See what happened, the situation this hoof is in. Well, this one is another complicated case for us to be handling and trimming and trying to help this animal. I'm going to explain to you what was being explained to us by Eduardo until now, and it's very likely that it was an abscess or a fence accident or wire, a common, but in this case it worsened a lot, and perhaps an abscess or an accident with the fence, which is common with animals that are loose in the field, but it is not common to get so bad like this. And you can see that the hoof sometimes, like, you see that it's getting loose, but as you can see here, a lot of tissue, the meat that should have been here, the flesh in this area of the frog has been lost. It has been lost without protection now. And this case, this hoof is very loose. So we are going to have to trim and clean this hoof. And cleaning it will help it to alleviate the pain, and probably when the animal steps on, because the tissue is injured, so probably the hoof itself is hurting the internal part. So in other words, it is necessary to clean the internal part to help and see if it will be just a band-aid, or if we will need a plaster or even a horseshoe to place and the health part of the hoof, thus relieving the pressure on the limb. Guys, so it is very complicated. The situation is almost splitting the hoof in half. The first thing to do here is the basic. Look, there's liquid coming out here on the front. It's wet here, so this shows me that it was probably an old abscess that ended up getting worse. When the animal steps on, it opens. Imagine the pain it is feeling. You see? Guys, get a look at it. Well, probably it's hurting a lot for sure. I'm going to cut this part and I'm going to remove it little by little. As I said, we're not working with anesthesia. Today we're going to take great care so that the animal doesn't feel the pain. And what I have here is the turquoise. And if it were a surgical situation with an animal lying down and anesthetized, would probably remove this entire part, but here I will do it little by little due to the lack of anesthesia. Remembering that is a mare that is pregnant. She is 1 or 2 months pregnant, and the chance of absorption by the fetus or embryo is much greater. So let her rest now. Guys, now we are cleaning and washing here. And he's doing the bandage, the dressings that are necessary, all of the dirt. And that mud that was inside has been removed, a large part that was loose, also that was holding the dirt. We are going to use a baby diaper, and it will really help a lot and make it a lot easier. Done. Now the hoof is not necessary, hygiene and protection. I'll wait a few days to see how it will grow. The other intention I had was to put we call a Z horseshoe. In this case, so-called Z bar is a horseshoe that will take a good part of the hoof, only the part where it is, and the other part would be on top of the frog, which would be essential for this type of hoof treatment. But this animal's frog is in pain, it is inflamed, it is sensitive. So there is no way to place a horseshoe supporting it, a part that is sensitive with pain. So we're going in parts. I'm cleaning it, and every 15 days, 20 days, the frog will have it grown, plus a protective part, and then we are going to put the horseshoe in it, because it's going to be essential for the treatment, it's going to evolve it a lot. And what will help here will be the use of horseshoe. Guys, our motto is to listen to those who have no voice to be heard. Thank you very much for watching our videos. See you in the next one, God willing.